Ones, or have
No,
they gotten skinnier?
it looks like it just because they're taller, but they're actually the same width. I think they're 9 feet is what they're
Okay.
supposed to be, but they look extremely narrow just because they're so tall as well.
Taller now. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so I think once you, for mental purposes as a kicker, everybody in the league can obviously kick the ball or else we wouldn't be here, but coming out and looking at that every day, then walking in the stadium, it just gives you almost a little mental edge.
We talked to Matt Patricia this morning. He talked about just maybe a little different practice regimen than what you guys had in the past. Can you just maybe elaborate? How is it different with new coaching?
It's just the format and schedule of practice where in the past, with other places I've been, we would do, one special teams here and then something towards the end or middle. And this is kind of more broken up throughout practice, so it's more like a game. So just like anything else, we're all learning as we go, still learning. And for us, it's learning when to kick balls, when not to, and how to get ready for the team drills. Because as a kicker, you only get so many opportunities to be in a game-like situation, so you want to take advantage of it, do the best you can in the team periods.
Seems like he emphasizes those game day situations too.
Right. Well, anything you do that's as close to a game-like situation, you can practice and get better and improve on. So I try. That's why I take practice really seriously, like I'm sure everyone else does. But I want to be perfect all the time, and not be lazy and just kind of take it for granted and go through the motions. You got to treat every kick like it's a walk-off field goal.
You've been in this league a long time. Obviously, you've probably built yourself a pretty steady routine. Is it still the same for you, or just things change?
A little, yeah. You tweak things here and there as you get stronger, older, more flexible, less flexible. You're always trying to improve and learn from mistakes in the past. So I always watch all of the tape from the season before and try to pick out at least one thing I can improve upon. And if it eliminates one or two misses, it improves my upcoming season a lot more.
Is there anything particular this offseason?
No, I started just adding in more flexibility type stuff. We've been training with Pilates, which I've never done before, so I've been feeling really good doing that. And it's always nice having the same snapper and holder with Mule and Sam. They always do such a good job where it's a big thing mentally knowing that it's always going to be there, and I just have to worry about myself and not letting those guys down as well.
Is that an undervalued part of the whole deal?
For sure. Yeah, having the same guys, you have the rhythms and chemistry, just like a quarterback and a center type deal where I know exactly what they're thinking and doing, and we work really well together.
Have you seen a physical change from the Pilates?
Yeah, I think we've got Sam and Mule and a bunch of guys doing it now, and you just body awareness type where I feel different muscles that I didn't even know I had type. So yeah, so no, it's been good. I think a lot of guys are kind of getting into it, and if it can help, awesome.
Have you noticed it translate to their kicking harder, farther?
Yeah, I just want to kick it straight, where it's not so much the distance, just kicking it between the two uprights. But yeah, it definitely felt, if I didn't feel like it was going to help me out, I wouldn't do it. So I think it's working out, and we'll see how the preseason goes.
Do you guys practice the Pilates together, or is this like a set you guys?
Sometimes Sam and I group together sometimes, and then individual is always good too.
Do you go to like studios around Detroit?
Yeah, it's in Ferndale. What the heck's the name? I should know because I go there 4 times a week. Brooke Goodwin's the master instructor.
Yeah.
I think it's Reforming Pilates. I think is what it's called. Yeah, they have an elephant as the logo.
Do you typically go in the morning, like before practice? Do you go typically?
I do. I typically,
decompress?
since we do morning practice now, I go after practice when the guys have a lot of offensive, defensive meetings, and we have a lot of downtime. So I try to work out and do, the cryotherapy and all that stuff to take it. So I'm not just sitting around not doing anything, and so try to, make my time useful, I guess, at the building. Take advantage of everything. Right? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Sam's always talked about building up to the regular season, getting to the point where you're at 100%. Is that for you as well? When do you kind of reach that point where you're full?
I'd say you kind of get going in preseason as a kicker or punter. Everyone's going to be a little different. Where I kick typically less in the off season, where once a week, and then I build up to 2 times a week, and now 3 times a week. And you want to peak going into the season. It's a long season, and just like a baseball pitcher, you're not going to go out and just throw 100 fastballs in a row. You're going to wear yourself out. So quality over quantity, and taking advantage of all the reps you get out here, especially with the snap and hold.
Are there other veteran kickers you talk to share insight information, especially like year in year out as you get older into the league?
You kind of pick each other's brains, but once you figure out a routine, you just keep working at it and do what's best for myself as an individual. And when I'm doing well, it helps the team. So.
Are you already looking forward to kicking off the dirt at
I'm used to it after being in Denver for all those years. It's just like anything else. It's more mental than anything. Just treat it the same, and the results will be there.
How much do you hate it?
I don't know. It's a preseason game, so it's should be a good opportunity to get better, and uprights are the same width and height, so not a lot changes. Just the field surface a little different. Maybe just mentally plant the same, and do your normal routine. It'll work out.
Is there one field specifically in the league that you can't stand kicking from?
Well, anytime you're in an outdoor place that's cold late in the year, it gets a little more difficult to kick. So if there's snow or water, you change your footing. But yeah, any outdoor place that's natural grass late in the year is a little bit more difficult.
And from being with Coach Patricia now, what have you learned from him as far as his take on special teams that have differed maybe from your past coaches?
He puts a huge emphasis on it. That's a very important part of the game. So we talk a lot about it in different situations, and just like I said before, trying to get a lot better and take away the meeting stuff that he's stressing and carry over to the field. So it's definitely an important part especially for Coach Patricia. He talks about covering kicks, making kicks, and all that good stuff.